One company quietly controls investments in some of the biggest corporations on Earth, a company so powerful that its decisions can influence global markets, yet most people have never even heard its name. Behind this enormous financial empire stands a billionaire who rarely appears in the spotlight. He doesn't dominate social media, he doesn't launch rockets, and he doesn't build smartphones, but his influence quietly reaches across the global economy. His name is Larry Fink, and the company he built is BlackRock. Whenever people talk about the richest and most powerful individuals in the world, a few familiar names usually come up. People talk about Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or Bill Gates. These are the billionaires who dominate headlines, whose companies shape industries, transform technology, and influence the future of business. But what if some of the most powerful figures in the world operate quietly behind the scenes, individuals whose influence stretches across thousands of companies, yet whose names remain largely unknown to the public? Larry Fink is one of those people. At first glance, the company he built, BlackRock, might appear to be just another investment firm, but in reality it has grown into one of the most powerful financial institutions in the world. Today, BlackRock manages trillions of dollars in assets. To understand how enormous that number is, imagine combining the wealth of millions of investors, pension funds, governments, and institutions from across the globe. All of that money flows through systems managed by BlackRock. But this financial empire did not begin with billions. In fact, its origins were surprisingly humble. Larry Fink was born in the United States in 1952 into a middle-class family. His father owned a small shoe store and his mother worked as an English professor. Growing up, Larry Fink did not inherit a corporate empire or vast fortune. Instead, he developed a strong interest in economics and financial markets. After completing his education, he began working on Wall Street, the center of global finance, a place where enormous fortunes can be made or lost in a single day. Here, Larry Fink quickly built a reputation as a talented financial strategist. He specialized in trading complex financial products known as mortgage-backed securities. For a while, his strategies were extremely successful, but then something unexpected happened. One of his major investment decisions turned into a costly mistake, leading to a loss of nearly $100 million. For many professionals, such a failure would have destroyed their careers. But for Larry Fink, it became a turning point. He realized something crucial about the world of finance. Many investors focus only on profits, but very few truly understand risk. That realization would shape the rest of his career. In 1988, Larry Fink and several partners founded a new company called BlackRock. At the beginning, it was a small investment firm with a simple goal: to manage money more intelligently and carefully than traditional investment companies. But Larry Fink had a unique vision. He believed that technology and data could be used to analyze financial markets in ways never seen before. BlackRock began developing advanced systems capable of analyzing enormous amounts of financial information. One of these systems eventually became known as Aladdin, a powerful technology platform that helps investors understand and manage financial risk across global markets. Today, this system is used by some of the largest banks, institutions, and governments in the world. As trust in BlackRock grew, so did its influence. Large pension funds began trusting the company with their retirement investments, governments sought its advice during financial crises, and major institutions relied on its technology to manage complex financial portfolios. Over time, BlackRock expanded across global markets and began investing in thousands of companies across multiple industries, including technology, healthcare, energy, finance, and consumer goods. Today, BlackRock holds investments in many of the largest corporations in the world, including Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Because of these enormous investments, some analysts believe BlackRock has become one of the most influential financial institutions in modern history. But with such influence also come many questions. Some critics argue that investment giants like BlackRock hold too much power in global markets, while others say the company simply manages investments on behalf of millions of ordinary investors. The truth lies somewhere in between. BlackRock does not directly control these companies. Instead, it manages funds whose money comes from pension funds, governments, and individuals around the world. Yet, because of the sheer scale of these investments, the company often becomes one of the largest shareholders in many global corporations. Despite all this influence, Larry Fink himself remains far less visible than other billionaires. He rarely seeks media attention and focuses instead on long-term economic trends and financial stability. Under his leadership, BlackRock has grown into one of the most powerful institutions in global finance, and yet millions of people still know very little about it. Because sometimes the most powerful empires are not the loudest ones. Sometimes the greatest influence operates quietly behind the scenes of the global economy, and the story of BlackRock may be one of the clearest examples of a hidden financial empire shaping the modern world. If you enjoy discovering mysterious and powerful stories like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about business, power, and the hidden forces shaping our world.